Alright guys, I figured I'd upload a little video here. Basically, the league launch is almost exactly 24 hours away, and I didn't know what I wanted to play, so I just decided I'm just gonna play Righteous Fire. This is what I come up with on a whim. Um, Basically, it's just a Righteous Fire Chieftain. I was gonna do a Juggernaut using, or just gonna do a Juggernaut for the tankiness, but Chieftain's pretty tanky, and I get a lot of damage out of the Ascendancy. So, I guess first of all, we'll go over the tree here. So this is like the in-game tree. Um, Basically, you're just gonna start out. You're gonna go down. You're gonna go to Warrior's Blood. Go up to Born to Fight. Go up and grab. Probably gonna grab Combat Stamina right away. Just for a little bit of life regen. And then I'm going to jump over here and start taking Tireless. Take the fire damage nodes, jump down, take Unwavering Stance, and then go ahead and take this side. Come down, probably take Juggernaut, and then I'll probably move back over and take Constitution and start working my way up here. I set this up with Elemental Equilibrium and Ellie Overload. I'm not sure how much I like those. I might not take those right away. I'll probably just path up, take the Jeweled Socket, take Quick Recovery, go up, take the fire damage, take the life, take Anointed Flesh for the Ellie Res, jump down, take Sanctity and these nodes. By that time, I should be pretty much Act 8, Act 9. I'll jump down and I'll take Call to Arms. I might take this a little early, depending. I'll probably take this when I hit Act 6 so I can do War Cries. I'll grab this and this. Same time that I take Call to Arms, I'll also take Deep Breath. Just again, it's just a War Cry node. Then I'll come up and I'll finish taking this node here. This will be kind of the final that I take, is this here. So it's a pretty basic RF build. The Ascendancy is actually really cool. So the first thing I'm going to take is Sun's Light, Ramako. Basically, it's just a fuck pile of fire dot, chance to ignite, and fire pin. After that, I'm going to take Death Fury because it's 1% of fire damage leached as life. Cover them in ash, which is whatever, and a bunch of strength. After that, I'm probably going to take, for my third Ascendancy, be Cleansing Water because that's going to give me just stupid amount of fire res. I might take that as my second. It kind of depends on if I want the regen or if I want the res. It depends on what gear I get. If I get some pretty good res gear, then I'll take this as third. If not, I'll take it second. Basically, you're unaffected by ignites is what it does. And I'll kind of explain that here in a second. And then finally, I'll take Storm's Embrace, which is just endurance charge generation. So I don't have any items in this path of building. I don't like to set and do all of these skills. Immortal Cry, or good lord, Immortal Call, Enduring Cry. I haven't put this on a cast from damage taken yet, but basically, the Immortal Call will be linked to cast from damage taken. Enduring Cry will be on my left click. Next, I'll have Dash, Second Wind with Purity of Fire. This won't actually be linked. It'll just be separate in the boots. I might throw in a Herald skill or Hatred, depending on what I have mana for. Because I'm not real sure about the mana on this. It depends. Because I am running Malevolence because of the dot. So I am actually, I do have quite a bit of mana reserved already with Malevolence. So I'm also going to run an Orb of Storms and Wave of Conviction. I should say I might run Orb of Storms if I run Elemental Equilibrium and Elemental Overload. That'll be just for bossing. And all it does is it'll hit them with lightning damage. And then my fire damage would do more damage, basically. Depends. I might run this, I might not. I don't know. I will be running Wave of Conviction, though, just for the fire damage. That'll be nice. So next we have our two main skills. And these kind of go hand in hand. They have for a while now. So first thing, you've got Val Righteous Fire. It'll start out as Righteous Fire until I can get a Val version. LA Focus, Conk Effect, Burning Damage. If I can get a helmet with burning damage, like in it, so like socketed gems are affected by level whatever burning damage, swap that out for efficacy, and you're good. And then Scorching Ray. So Righteous Fire is your damage dealer. That's where all your damage comes from. And then Scorching Ray is really cool. So it ignites them and it gives them fire exposure, which is negative 25 to fire res. So the cool thing about that is, so that gives them negative 25 to fire res. And then we're also giving them, where's it at? Oh, there was another one that gives enemies negative res, right? Or am I just being retarded? Oh, yeah, if I do LE Equilibrium, it would be negative 50 to fire res, so it would be negative 75 fire res, is what I'm hitting enemies with. And then LE Overload just does more damage. But, so the thing that's cool is, with Righteous Fire, the way it works is, it's cool. So it sacrifices your life, but it deals 20% of your maximum energy shield, or your max life and energy shield to you as fire damage. But this node says you're unaffected by Ignite, so it doesn't actually ignite you, it just does the burning damage. So it's really cool the way that works. It also, I like this. And basically, so since we're always taking fire damage, we get 50% increased effect of life recovery rate. So our life recovery just skyrockets as soon as we hit Val RF. Like, without this, I'm at negative 300 life regen. With it, I'm at positive 122. And that's without gear on. That's insane. So, hopefully this build's going to work. I do have some jewel sockets, and I'll probably just pop random elemental jewels in there. It's not going to be anything, like, specific. There's no, like, Righteous Fire jewels. The way I've done it before with Righteous Fire is I've actually stacked... You can stack Righteous Fire two different ways. You can either do it with the spell damage, spell and fire damage, or you can do it with the AoE. The way I've done it in the past is with the AoE and just get a really fucking big Righteous Fire. Because the bigger you get it, the sooner enemies are going to get into it and start taking damage. I've never really stacked the fire or the dot duration, or the damage over time, the duration part of it. So I think this will be really cool. Obviously I'll have build updates throughout the next couple days. I might live stream playing this. I'll probably do like a little build help guide. Basically, to play RF, you just gotta get 2 Kikazar rings, and you can start running RF at like level 25 or some shit. It's not that hard to run this pretty low level. Up until then, I'll probably just use Molten Strike with LMP, and that'll get you through until you can start running RF and Scorching Ray. So, if you guys are looking for like a real chill build to play, RF's one of those builds that it doesn't really ever change. RF is just, it's always Righteous Fire. That's what the build is. It doesn't really change, and it's just pretty chill, and you just kind of walk through everything. So, if that's something you guys are looking for, maybe this is a build guide for you. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on launch day.